I found my car parked at a nightclub and decided to play a psychological game with the thief. A mechanic took my car for a joyride at 11 p.m. I watched him on GPS, moved my own car, and let him think it was stolen. His panic was worth every second. I dropped my modified Subaru WRX at the shop for a routine oil change. Nothing fancy, just maintenance. No test drives needed, I told the service advisor. Just the oil change. He nodded. Should be ready by tomorrow afternoon. I left my baby in their care. That night, I was watching television when my phone buzzed at 11:07 p.m. GPS alert, vehicle moving. I opened my tracking app. The little blue dot representing my car was leaving the shop parking lot. Maybe they're moving it inside, I thought. Then the dot turned onto the highway and accelerated to 103 miles per hour. My blood pressure spiked. Someone was joyriding in my car. My modified, tuned, 600 horsepower car that I'd spent 3 years building. I watched the dot scream down the interstate for 15 minutes before exiting toward downtown. It weaved through city streets and finally stopped at a location I recognized immediately. Club Onyx, the trendiest nightclub in the city. VIP parking. Some mechanic was using my car to look cool at the club. I had two options: call the police or handle it myself. I chose door number 2. I grabbed my spare key fob, drove my wife's sedan downtown, and parked 3 blocks from the club. I walked toward the venue, heart pounding with a mixture of rage and anticipation. There it was, my WRX, parked in the VIP section, engine still ticking from the heat. I resisted the urge to cause a scene. Instead, I executed a different plan. I walked casually to my car, pressed the unlock button on my spare fob, and climbed inside. The seats were adjusted wrong. The mirrors were moved. The radio was blasting some terrible hip-hop station. Evidence of the intruder. I started the engine, backed out slowly, and drove exactly 2 blocks to a legal street parking spot. I locked the doors, pocketed my key, and walked back to my wife's car. Then I went home. At 2:14 a.m., I opened my GPS app again. The car's dot was stationary 2 blocks from the club, but a separate dot, the mechanic's phone, which I'd identified through the shop